2, 3, go Birds! Go Birds! What we got? 302BIRDS, United States. Go Birds! Oh my gosh, Chad. Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions.
Your favorite Chicagoan. Go Phils.
As always, God bless. Go Birds.
Get your water ice and soft pretzels ready because you are now tuned into a 302BIRDS podcast experience. Proudly presented by TickPick, Nick's Pizza, El Diablo Burritos, and Klondike Kate's on the heart of Main Street. Let's take it to the show.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 302BIRDS. And for the first time in 302BIRDS history, yes, the first time, we are fired up for home playoff hockey. I mean, I'll just kick it to KJ McCoy. What are the vibes like up in Philly today?
It's awesome. I mean, I'm right outside of it, so I'm like literally like 5 minutes outside of it. It's been nuts. I mean, you could see just the electricity of the arena, and I mean all the F Malkin chants, the F Crosby chants. It's definitely got me back into it. I mean, like it's awesome. And I know like there's been a lot of like gatekeepers and everything like that, but I mean like, hey, like this is a fun ride and I'm enjoying the heck out of this. I mean, this is a lot of fun. So that's why you'll see me turning back and forth because I got the TV literally right there. So that's why I'll be turning back and forth. But yeah, the Penguins got the they got the 1-0 lead. Malkin scored it. Prayers at the Dennis.
Yeah,
So
prayers out to Dennis, like KJ said, straight from the
he had
hospital
surgery
bed.
today. So
Tough as they come.
yeah, tough guy for sure. Tough guy. He was literally on our show last night for Sixers post game, and then something happened. So
This
unfortunately,
one for you, Dennis.
there you go, Dennis. Dalton the alcoholic. There he is. I'm just kidding.
It's my first time trying the blueberry lemonade Surfside.
yeah,
Very
that's
blueberry.
happiness,
But good.
But yeah, no, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, we're up 2-0 this series right now. The Penguins are up 1-0 in this game. So I mean, if they can come back in this game right now, I mean, it's been scrappy. All these games have been really scrappy. There's been a lot of fights. It's been awesome to watch. It's been like an old school matchup with the Penguins and the Flyers. So I mean, you love to see it. Definitely gets you back into it. And as you see, there's some players in the penalty box right now, so it definitely is exciting. So it's been awesome.
There you go, Dennis. There's your hairline check for you, bro. But
Dennis is obsessed with hairlines.
yeah, hopefully the Flyers can close out this series. Because I was talking to Zeppelin and basically saying, playing with house money, I mean, they got nothing to lose. They're not supposed to be here. So if they go out and do the unexpected and win this series, it's going to be a ton of fun. But we're going to speed through this show just because KJ and I are flyered up and we want to watch the games ourselves. But we have a commitment. We have a show, so we want to honor that too. But
It must go on.
let's get the negative part of the show out of the way first. If you would have told me and KJ a year ago that the Sixers and Flyers would be the teams impressing in April, we would have looked at you like you had three heads. But KJ, I'll let you do the impression because you do it better than me. It's like we suck again or something like that.
We suck again.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, so we do suck again. I mean, they really are awful. This team is god awful. I mean, they are mediocre. They are just total. They are total laughing stock right now. And I mean, right now they're not the only total laughing stock. I mean, the Mets are as well. So we're in the same boat as the Mets, but we can't hit for crap, and it's really annoying to see this. It really is. And I mean, just guys not delivering at all. Trey Turner's not been delivering. Alec Boehm's not delivering. Bryce Harper's not delivering. And here's the thing too, like everyone's like, well, Kyle Schwarber, he hits a Schwarbomb. He hits a Schwarbomb. A Schwarbomb isn't going to save the freaking day. all right? Because there's been multiple games where he's had swore bombs and they don't win it. So it's just him doing it all alone. And it's
like
just
Trout.
yeah, it's pathetic, dude. I mean, like what they've lost 6 in a row, 7 in a row, I think it is. It's pathetic. It really is. And I think there's going to be some changes made. You have to make some changes. And it's funny that Dombrowski's like, oh, we're going to be okay, yada, yada, this. Like, we tried to tell you not to run it back, and you just didn't listen. You just said, you know what? We lost on the sweepstakes for what's his name? For Bobichette. So let's just re-sign JT Realmuto. JT Realmuto's freaking hurt, isn't he? I think he's hurt. So it's just like you re-sign a guy who's old as heck. You're re-signing these older players. It is pathetic, and I am like, I'm glad that me and Chaos Chris, were like, you know what? We're not buying into this at all. We're not buying into this, and I'm glad because the proof is in the pudding right now with this team. It really is, and I don't know what's going to happen. I think they're going to keep Thompson, to be honest. I think because they are really stubborn. They're very stubborn. They think that it's going to turn around. But, dude, it doesn't look like this is going to turn around. They got to make some kind of change for something to change in this locker room because they're not playing small ball. They're really just playing like a shell of themselves, and it's pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, and you and I were talking about it a little bit, too, with Trey. And just how much of a disappointment he really has been and a waste of money. And Jesse,
oh my God,
put it well on his post too. What happened?
Huge freaking fight. Like he just suplexed the crap out of him. And we got oh my God, we got a huge fight. This is huge. Like you got one of the Penguins players like pinning down one of the Flyers players. I don't know.
You might have to make a video about that. Maybe that if you want to make a video about it, I can cover.
He just suplexed the crap out of him, and they're still going at it. The refs are trying to break it up, and you got 3 different fights going on, scraps, and Mishkov is getting into it. It's getting nasty. I mean, this is what it's all about. This is awesome, and you got Konechny dropping the gloves. He's ready to go right now, and he's ready. Like they are not happy right now, and I mean, this is awesome. This is sick. And Dalt's got the Coots jersey on. There you go. I got the Coots bobblehead ready, too.
There you go. I know everybody said wear orange tonight. I think I got this jersey from Dick's Sporting Goods on sale a couple years ago. It's probably like a youth extra large. But we're talking about the Phillies right now.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It was no,
intense. It's all good.
Very intense. And
it's playoff.
Literally got suplexed to the freaking ice and just flat like that, like a freak, like me when I see a freaking fly on the wall, I just go splat like that. That's literally what happened. So, and then
yeah. But we suck. I mean, there's not much else to say about the Phillies except they're just paying a lot of guys that aren't doing their jobs. And until this team gets some sort of momentum, they're going to be in a really hard hole to dig themselves out of. And honestly, I hate to say it, but this season might be a wash already if things keep going the way that they're going. Like, if we get to mid-May and they're still losing like this, it's going to be a wash.
Yeah.
And yeah, you could say, well, look at the Mets last year, right? That started off so bad and then ended up sneaking in the playoffs and beating out the Phillies. Or maybe that was a couple years ago, that Mets team. But I don't care. Like, I'm tired of this Phillies team underperforming, and we all at least thought we would make the playoffs. Now we may not even make the playoffs. So disappointment, but it is what it is with the Phils. Now I'm actually going to bounce past it to KJ McCoy because, like I said, if you would have told us a year ago that the Sixers and Flyers would have been the teams impressing, I would have laughed at you. But
you are now listening to KJ Sports Sixers Talk presented by the Sleeper app.
Well, how about it last night? The Sixers, even though the Flyers were the talk of the town, they were able to honestly put themselves back on the map last night in Boston. I mean, their backs were against the wall, and they somehow, I mean, they got Boston off and a really off day. I mean, they were missing shots, and they were able to really capitalize. And VJ Edgecombe, I mean, he owns the Garden over there. He is the Garden killer over there. He's honestly as nasty as weeds are to any kind of garden in America. That's literally what VJ Edgecombe is right now for the Celtics. So he had 30 points. He had the most points as I think he tied as a rookie in the playoffs. I think he tied or he went over Tim Duncan. So he had 30 points and 10 rebounds. And that's a great stat. He was impressive. I think he had 6 threes. And then Tyrese Maxey as well. He did amazing. I think he had 29. So them together, I mean, VJ Max, it was awesome to watch because I was definitely down on them. I mean, them getting dominated the first night by nearly 40 points. I mean, you're just like, okay, yeah, this team's done. This team is the first victim of the Boston Celtics. The Celtics are hungry right now, especially Jason Tatum being injured for how long he was injured. So definitely you thought to yourself, like, okay, yeah, this series is over. And then all of a sudden, VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey they were cooking, as Dobbins is saying. They were cooking, and they won 111 to 97. So I'll take it. If you could take a game in Boston, that's great. So, I mean, they'll take the next game tomorrow in Philly. So we got back-to-back games in Philly. I mean, it's freaking awesome to see both teams in the playoffs. I've actually been doing a crazy thing where in the front of my house, I have a Garden flag, and I switch it out each day that either the Flyers play or the Sixers play. So, yeah, I'll be switching that out tomorrow to the Sixers. So it rotates. So it's pretty cool. But great win. Definitely, I know people are saying, like, oh, well, Joel Embiid might be coming back. I don't really want Joel Embiid to come back right now. I really don't. I'd rather win this series without Joel Embiid. I think, you know what? You kind of screw yourself if you bring back Joel Embiid. And I know people are like, oh, well, he's going to score you like 40 points a game. Yeah, he'll do that at times, but here's the problem, though. Joel Embiid, though, is made of glass. And you know what, though? In the playoffs, though, he doesn't play that well in the playoffs. We've seen it in the postseason. He's not that great in the postseason. So you know what? You know who else is? You know who is good in the postseason? We just found out VJ Edgecombe, and we already knew that Tyrese Maxey was already good as well.
Yeah, and like the Sixers really can impress now because I guess is the series tied at 1-1?
Tied 1-1.
So now they have an opportunity if they can get this they can capitalize on a little bit of this Flyers momentum, a little bit of this Philly energy, right? Because look, you know that the guys that throw on the Flyers jerseys are the same guys that throw on the Sixers jerseys, the same guys that throw on the Eagles, and so on and so forth. Maybe not the Phillies this week.
I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For the most part, though, right? Like, for the most part.
Yeah.
So if the Sixers can get a little bit of this buy-in, I think, from fans and make this atmosphere a tough place for Boston to come play and somehow get 2 wins in Philly, oh, get ready. Like, Philly's coming. Philly is coming. And they are coming faster than ever. You got the Flyers, who are performing. You got the Sixers, who are showing up out of nowhere. The Eagles, I think, will have a great draft. They will be back in contention next year. But it's just a very exciting time to be a Philly fan. And it feels like everything is starting to click for all the teams at the right time. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And pause. I know, Jaden. I know I took that a little bit too far. But as I was saying it, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, God, here we go. But let's talk about something fun. Now, even though he's not here, I'm still going to hit the intro in his honor because if we do go to a game, it's going to be courtesy of Tick Pick. And I was on the phone with this 302 Birds legend today. I'll show you who I'm talking about.
He shoots, he scores! Time for Slap Shots with Zep. Flyers talk from 302 Birds.
Flyers talk.
Now, no Zep, but I was on the phone with him today, and I was like, yo, man, how flyered up are you? You know, you're one of the biggest Flyers fans I know. And he told me, he said, Dalt, I'm pretty flyered up. I'm pretty excited. This team is young. They don't have anything to lose, right? Like, they aren't even supposed to be in the playoffs. So if they lose to the Penguins, who the fuck cares, really? But if they win, how awesome would that be? And if they lose next round, who really cares? Like, they're not supposed to be here. But if they win, how awesome would that be? It very much reminds me of the 2022 Phillies. Mark my words. I have a weird feeling that the Flyers will be in the Stanley Cup. I don't know if they're going to win it or not, but I think that they're going to stay hot. And I think that they're going to upset Carolina. And then once they upset Carolina, I think they're going to be in the Cup after that. And I don't think anybody's going to see the Flyers coming out of the blue to upset Carolina. Like, I think a lot of people are like, okay, you know what? The Penguins are old. They're dilapidated. They're tired. The season's almost over, right? Like, hockey's a long season. So, old guys, they're not going to hold up like the younger guys. Martone just got here, too. He's fresh. So I really have a good feeling that this Flyers team is going to make a run. And just based off the little bit that I've seen, I think that they remind me of that 2022 Phillies team. And I know that they didn't end the way we wanted to, but everybody forgets that Phillies team in 2022 leading up to the World Series, even Game 7. Had so many great moments throughout that season. So I really am here for this Flyers team. This has been a ton of fun, and I hope that they do. Like, I was thinking about it today too. This Flyers team is going to be one of those teams that we look back and tell our kids about, like how fun that season was to be a Flyers fan. And some of us douchebags just got on the train right now, Dalton. But like, the point is, the song that they have, The Man I Need, like, it just feels like that 2022 Phillies team where everything was fresh, everything was a vibe, and it wasn't forced, right? Like, that was what was cool about the 2022 Phillies is they had nothing to lose. They were playing with house money, so nothing was forced. I feel like that's where this Flyers team is at. Nothing is going to be forced, and I feel like when nothing is forced, that's actually when some of these teams are the most dangerous. And the last thing I'll say is if there's any sport that you can win and be the worst team in the playoffs and win, it's either football or hockey. Like,
no, baseball.
New York Giants. Baseball too. Baseball, you can be hot. But I think hockey is by far the sport that it really just depends on how hot you are and what you're doing towards the end of the season, which they're balling.
Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, this is crazy. Like, I've never seen the penalty box ever that crowded on both sides. I mean, even Jesse just said, like, there were like 5 dudes in the penalty box. Like, it was nuts. Like, with that brawl that just happened, like, I wasn't overreacting at all. Like, no way. I mean, they had like 5 guys in the penalty box. Like, this is crazy. And on both sides. So it was like, I think it was like 5 on the Penguins, might even be more, 5 or 6 on the Penguins, and then like 5 or 6 on the Flyers. It was crazy. I mean, you guys could put down the numbers in the chat because I'm watching it like visually, but I'm not hearing any of it. So because I'm not playing the audio out there. But yeah, let's go. It just scored. Let's go. Let's go. Tie game. That's what you do. You put us down on our freaking backs, we go right back at you like that.
Who scored?
God. Yeah, it was Zegras.
Wow. That was who Zepp called. I said to Zepp on the phone today, I said, Zepp, I want to take Mishkov to score. If you had to pick one young Flyer to score tonight, who's it going to be? And he said, Trevor Zegras. He said, watch. He said, I know Martone. It's been a Marty party. And just to talk about that for a second, I mean, 2 goals in 2 playoff games is exceptional. Porter Martone has been such a valuable addition, a fresh addition to this Flyers team. But then you got a young guy like Zegras who comes out, he balls out. Like, they have these young guys that allow them to just fly high. And this Flyers team that we are watching right now in front of us is so exciting, so much fun. Shout out to Jesse from Philly Sports Pulse. He has been stepping into the hockey realm, and he is covering the Flyers post-game show, and he will be tonight. So if you guys want to talk about the game after the game, we'll be live talking about it with a bunch of Flyers fans.
Yeah, I think I might even be in there, to be honest. I think I might be in there. I mean, that was what a goal that was by Zegras. And definitely, I mean, the way that they were I mean, the way that all transpired, I mean, that was nuts. As we were just saying, all those players that were in the penalty box, and they were able to capitalize the way they did. So shout out to Zegras, man. I mean, he really has been a step up for this team, and he's definitely achieving greatness in this postseason. So it's awesome to watch. As we got another kind of little scrap, but nothing really transpiring, like a little bit of push and shoving, but nothing as crazy as what happened literally moments ago. I still have it replaying in my head. That was fun to watch. That was a lot of fun to watch. Oh my gosh. But you guys probably heard how excited my dad was downstairs. I mean, he was yelling. He was excited to see that they just scored. So, I mean, you could see how many people, I mean, yes, some people have jumped on the bandwagon and whatever, but who the heck cares? Who the heck cares actually at this point? It's like, of anything, these people that are diehard Flyers fans and they're like gatekeeping, it's like you should be happy that some people are really getting into this right now. Like we're finding this fun and then also it could spark up a fandom for people even when they suck. I mean, that's what happened with me with the Sixers. When they even sucked, I was still a fan just because I was a basketball player. So it's kind of different for me. I didn't play hockey, so it's a little different. But honestly, I mean, like I remember being into this when it was like 2016, and then it kind of drifted off, but it was hard to be into it. Like, I gotta be honest, it was hard to get into it when the product out there is not the best. But this is a fun team, and they got a really fun future, I feel like. So yeah, I'm excited, and I'm excited to see how this series transpires and ends, because I think the Flyers definitely they're really putting up a fight against these Penguins right now. It's awesome to see it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I was just helping Jess with something. But yeah, I think it's exciting, like you said. And
hey, Jess, we're doing a show, buddy.
Sorry, I'm just helping him. He's like, do we need to call about this? I'm like, probably not. I think he's good to just handle it. I was helping him with the Google Doc because we got to get the man, the myth, the legend with the voice of Jesus himself, almost, Benny, to do some radio read. So I was making sure those are good. Angelic voice, if you guys haven't heard it, by the way. But yes, the Flyers are flying high. I am very excited to just see not only the amateur fans like myself, like your dad, like you're saying, like,
oh, my dad's not an amateur, but he couldn't name a player, but he was definitely like, he was a fan like when this was going on, like when you had the back-to-back.
So then I would give your dad more credit then. But even the fans that are like me, right? Like your dad's probably somewhere in the middle, right? You have the dedicated fans like Salucci and like Frosty, right? Who are watching 160 games or however many a year. Then you have the fans who are probably in the middle, like where you and your dad stand, where you guys know partially the team. Your dad knew the team. And then you have the fans like me who are just turning on the first game of the season during the playoffs. And it is tough with sometimes hockey. Like there's so many games, but I don't care. Like if you're a Flyers fan and you're from Philadelphia, I don't care how many games you watch. I don't care how many players you can name. As long as you can get loud, you can be passionate, you can have fun, and you can represent well. Like KJ said, all the gatekeepers, man, like screw them. Like, especially if you're upfront about it. Like, I'm one of those fans that, like, look, I'm not going to sit here and be like, let's go, Mishkov. I've been saying all year he's going to be a stud. Like, no, I never said that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I can't sit here and make those takes like I would about the Eagles. I'm just appreciating greatness in front of me with Porter Martone, with Zegras, with this young core and this young team that I think is going to make a good run. It's very, very exciting time to be a Flyers fan. I can't lie. And I think that they're going to keep it going, but I don't want to drag it out too much because we're going to
Zepp say anything about, I was going to ask you, did Zepp say anything about the whole gatekeeping stuff or no?
We didn't talk about that too much.
Because it is real. I do want to really say that it is real. And I get some of the diehard Flyers fans' frustrations with that. but I also don't think it's fair to some of the people. I just don't. I really don't think it's fair, really, at all, to like gatekeep from Philadelphia fans. It's like we're Philadelphia, as Dalton just said, we're all Philadelphia fans. It's not like it's somebody trying to bandwagon. And they were just like with another team, like how Matt Bear does it. I don't know. But yeah, definitely that's what I think with it. Apparently someone just scored. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Flyers up 2-1.
Rasmus.
Well, there you go. This team and this atmosphere is going to be crazy. I'm trying to figure out a way to go Friday night if I can too. Tickets are going to be insane. But if there's a way, I was talking to my dad about it, because my dad actually was like, I would love to go see that atmosphere, because we don't know when they'll be back. And if they have a chance to sweep the Penguins Friday night, oh my God, that place is going to be rocking.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
I unfortunately can't go. I am actually going to the Michael Jackson movie, so I'll be seeing that. Yep, I'll be seeing the MJ movie. So, but I'll be tracking the Flyers game as well at the same time, and I might be having AirPods in the movie. So I'll be listening to it if I have to. But what a goal! That's awesome that they just scored like that. And I mean, literally, this all happened after literally, I think it was TK who got freaking planted the way he did on the ice. I hope he's okay. I think he's okay. And they were able to score twice. So that's awesome. What a comeback already. And this is just amazing.
And Steve, we'll be live after this show for a post game. So if you want to come on that post game, let us know. I might be setting up the call-in line on there, so it'll be a ton of fun. And yes, Ed Snyder is definitely looking down.
He definitely is. And Bernie Perron as well. Don't forget Bernie.
Bernie too. There's a lot of Flyers, I think, that are looking down right now, proud as heck. But I don't want to talk about it too much, because I know there's still plenty of hockey left to be played, and I also want to go watch it. Yeah. But the rumor is that the deal is done. I guess Rossini's Diana Vrabel's damage is done. That A.J. Brown is looking to be a New England Patriot, that apparently both sides have a mutual agreement that they will work out a deal when the time has come post June 1st. Could it happen draft night? Potentially. But I really think that this is going to be something we see post June 1st. I'm 50-50 on where I stand on it, honestly. I go back and forth a lot, because I know the kind of player that AJ is capable of being. But look, we're at an age now, and we're at a point now of a football team. I can't be falling in love with the idea of what if all the time. Like, at some point, you need to just show up and be what you are, right? And if you can't do that, it is what it is. Like, it's business. And I just feel like we're getting to a point with AJ of where I don't know that he can show up and be the same player that he is. And I don't mean on the field. I mean off the field. There's so much drama. There's so much, indirect posting, subtweeting, whatever you want to call it. Just indirect, like it feels like shots at the quarterback, at the offense, at the team, at the organization.
At the coach.
At the coach. We've seen it throughout the year. He's arguing on the sideline with Sirianni. I just think at this point, when you have a wide receiver who's 28, 29 years old, you gave up, I think, a third-round pick for him and a first-round pick, right? Like, that was it.
Yeah.
If you can get a first-round pick back for him, take it. Take it all day, because you're getting great value, and you got a Super Bowl with AJ. You got all pro seasons with AJ. It's not like this, you didn't get what you needed out of this. And I don't want to say it like that, because I think that there's more to it, right? But it is a business transaction at the end of the day. We signed A.J. Brown to come here to provide services. His services are catching the ball, doing a good job of it, so that we can win a Super Bowl. He did all those things. At this point, the Eagles really got to look at the contract. They got to look at the situation, right? Like, how does he make the locker room, the workplace culture? That's what we would call it in our day jobs. And is it worth it to still have a guy around that kind of makes it a negative locker room at times? Because I think we all know Devontae Smith is more than capable of being a wide receiver one. And I feel like a lot of people, including Jalen Hurts, including the organization, are getting fed up with AJ and are just at the point of where they're like, you know what? Let's get what we can for him. Let's let Smitty ball out. That's probably why we're seeing the Eagles load up so much at wideout right now. And I really hope I'm wrong on that because AJ Brown is a tremendously talented wide receiver. In fact, the best wide receiver the Philadelphia Eagles have ever seen in franchise history. But he is that guy when he is in the right headspace. And unfortunately, I just don't think he is anymore.
Yeah, he's not. It's unfortunate because I am definitely an AJ fan. But off the field, he has literally really let a lot of the drama just really paint the wrong picture for him, I feel like. And it sucks because you want to see this guy retire as an Eagle. I mean, you did want to see it. We all thought it was going to happen. I mean, that was his intention when he re-signed recently a couple of years ago. So, yeah, it definitely is unfortunate. A lot of this noise that happened with Rossini and Vrabel, with AJ Brown, all that kind of stuff, it's nuts. It really is. And now that looks like it is pretty much a sure thing that this is going to happen. It's sad to see it end like how it did, because I think it could have been a better exit, but the way it is, it's like leaving a bad taste in your mouth for sure. But I think AJ, let's go. Another goal. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How about it, Pittsburgh? How about it? Oh, my God. The coach is just laying his head like this. He's just what a shot. Oh, my gosh. This is awesome. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I mean, with AJ, I mean, you saw the difference between him and Devontae. Devontae praises Jalen. AJ doesn't. AJ did it first. They were friends, but he doesn't. I don't think Jalen is the reason that AJ's leaving. I think the reason that AJ doesn't want to deal with the Eagles anymore is because of Sirianni. Doesn't mean Sirianni is a problem in general. No, I mean, yes, he can be a problem at times, but there's other players that have been able to succeed with him. There are players that are okay with him, and they just deal with it. I mean, Devontae Smith is one of them. Jalen Hurts is one of them. I mean, AJ's the only person that and Saquon Barkley is one of them too. AJ's the only guy who really has a problem with Nick Sirianni, and it's obvious. I mean, you saw it on the sideline last season. You saw that was literally what was going on. I think a lot of people tried to color code it and really try and they tried to code it like how it was like a whole beef with Jalen Hurts and AJ. I truly believe it's a beef with Sirianni and AJ. And I think AJ's to the point. I mean, just his expressions that you saw him when Sirianni was bloating last season and bragging to another team. I forget what team it was. You could see how AJ just like was really uncomfortable about that and everything like that. So if he wants to move on, that's fine with me. I'm always going to have respect for him. He did help us win a Super Bowl. I do think he should have treated Jalen Hurts better. And definitely, I think he should have cleared a lot of things up. I think he definitely should have had more of Jalen's back because, I mean, without Jalen Hurts, you probably wouldn't have a Super Bowl, to be honest. So you would not. There's no way you would have done anything like this, any bit close to anything like this in Tennessee. I mean, you would still be a bottom feeder in Tennessee. I'm not saying you would, but I'm saying like Tennessee would be a bottom feeder
organization.
Yeah, because they are, and it's unfortunate, but and they're on the come up. Don't get me wrong, they definitely are on the come up. But yeah, that's what I think with AJ. It's, you know what, they're gonna, as we were just saying before, Devontae is gonna be wide receiver one. He never complains. He you know what's kind of crazy too? None of this diva stuff has rubbed off on Devontae. AJ and Devontae are great friends, but none of this stuff, which is crazy. I find it really hard to believe that Devontae has not started to have any of those traits where you see selfishness or any kind of drama at all. It's like maybe he hears that stuff from AJ. He probably knows what the heck's going on. He definitely does, 100%. But he still doesn't let that kind of conduct the way that he goes out for his business. So yeah, go Flyers. I'm watching. Don't worry, I'm watching. I'm literally reacting to all the goals. So I've been reacting to. I literally got on my TV. So yeah, but with the AJ situation, I know I don't want to drag it too much, but I'm fine with them moving on from him. If they draft a wide receiver like a Denzel Boston, that's fine with me. I'm not gonna be mad at that. But yeah. How about them Penguins, right, Mikey D? How about them Penguins? Yeah, he's a great wide receiver. I agree. So you know what? I think it'll be fine to move on from AJ. It's just so much drama. It's been really annoying and frustrating to the point like it's just like, how much longer can we do this? Like, how much more longer like can we let this cat drag the way that AJ does it?
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. So we'll see. It seems to be a done deal, is what the rumors are saying. If Adam Schefter is saying something, that's a very credible source. That's not Diana Vrabel. That's a very reputable source. So
he did, however, once he got the Tom Brady retirement thing wrong.
That's true. But
I'll never forget that.
In his career, look at all the other stuff he's gotten right. So where there's smoke,
oh, we got another fight. Here we
there's
go.
usually fire. So, and now moving on to our last topic, just because I want to knock this out, because I want to go watch the game myself. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is getting intense.
We got a final draft preview tomorrow night. If you guys aren't doing anything, we will be live for the second annual 302 Birds NFL Draft Show. The way it works, we go live all 3 hours. We're going to go live with trying to get one fan from each NFL team that has a first-round pick. Not all 32 teams pick. So, it's about 28 fans, give or take, that will have come on the show and talk about their team's picks, talk about how they feel as a fan. Are they happy? Are they sad? They'll hopefully react to the pick. It's a ton of fun. But my final draft preview, and you can also go download the draft guide in our bio right now. It's a free draft guide. It's 41 pages long. It gives you a breakdown for each player and each team of who we think they're going to take. But my pick is I actually have Max Ihanicher from Arizona State, the tackle. I think that the Eagles are going to look to get Lane Johnson's replacement. I think it would be a great pick. I think he's agile. I think he's strong. I think he also is kind of like the Philadelphia Eagles, perfect. He's cut from that cloth that Stoutland liked, but also the Eagles' offensive line room likes. He ain't afraid to work for what he has. He hasn't been playing football a super long time, so it kind of reminds me a lot of the Mulata pick, but I think that would be a perfect pick for Lane's replacement. I know the 49ers are also eyeing him up. I've been seeing that they've been meeting with him, but Alexander, that would make me really happy, man. So thanks for joining, Alexander. I don't know if you're new here, but make sure to like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe so you come back in here every show because you got great takes you're saying.
I think for the Birds, I think they somehow either trade up or this guy falls to them. And it's that guy, Sadiq,
Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end.
The tight end from Oregon. I think, yes, he's on the smaller side, but think about this. I think with Dallas Goedert only signing a one-year deal, it's just kind of like what was going on with Zach Ertz. Yes, I mean, he was a little younger back then and whatever, like than Dallas Goedert was. But I think they're going to think about the future and they'll be like, okay, we can get a tight end who's athletic. He could definitely help us out in the future, especially if we need to replace Dallas Goedert. It's a perfect replacement. Malkin's in the box. Yeah, stay your ass in the box, Malkin. I can't stand that guy. Jeez. But yeah, I mean, definitely, I think that's the guy you go with. You could maybe get, I know people were saying to trade up to get Denzel Boston. If you know for sure that you are trading away AJ Brown, which it seems like it, I wouldn't mind the Denzel Boston thing, but also, I mean, I'd be fine with the Ione pick, the guy from Penn State. That would be fine as well. So we'll have to wait and see. I think there's going to be some trades. I think, honestly, the way that the order is now, I don't think that order will be the same. I think we're going to have some trades this draft. I think there's going to be a lot of trades, a lot of teams, maybe moving on from star players. You could see a Max Crosby trade because that literally happened, but then he failed his physical with the Ravens, so they pulled back out of the trade, which we've never seen that before. We've seen that in the MLB with, I think, the Mets. They did a trade with the Twins or something like that. But, yeah, you haven't seen that. Yeah, Correa. Yeah, it was Carlos Correa. But, yeah, you never seen that. It was shocking. It seemed like it was fake news. So let's see what happens with Crosby. Not Sidney Crosby. I'm talking about Max Crosby. Let's see what happens because his name is still being floated around. I know he failed his physical, but maybe he becomes an Eagle. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know. I mean, that'd be nuts if I know that people are like, oh, well, AJ's going to go to the Patriots. How funny would it be if he just gets traded to the Raiders for Max Crosby? That'd be nuts. And he's all pissed off and everything like that. And I mean, I don't want him to be that pissed off, but you don't always get what you get, what you want. So, you know what? You want to get traded? All right. And then go get traded to Vegas and go to the Raiders. And you can go play catch with Brady, your buddy Tom Brady. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be interesting.
You can't always get what you want, especially in this league. So it's going to be interesting to see how it all shakes out tomorrow. But that's pretty much all we got for you guys on the main show. I want to give a shout out to our presenting sponsor, as always, Balboa Steaks, the king of Delaware steaks. If you guys haven't been out there, check them out. I know we didn't do a knockout take tonight. We're going to get back to them once we get through this week. Just been a lot going on. And I want to get through the Flyers playoffs because it's been exciting. But I want to hit that intro.
I do want to say one thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to end it yet. I'm just hitting the knockout punch thing real quick for advertising.
Cool. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The final word, the boldest take, the mic drop moment that hits harder than a Rocky's right hook. This is the Knockout Punch, powered by Balboa Steaks, the undefeated king of Delaware steaks. Bold takes, big bites. Let's swing.
A knockout take, maybe the Flyers sweep. There you go.
Yeah, definitely. I think that definitely could be a knockout take. But I was about to say this before I get into another knockout take. If you guys are interested in watching our draft show, please do. But if you're interested in coming on the show and being a guest and you want to react to your team's pick, please let us know. Please let us know maybe after the show, maybe DM us on TikTok or DM us on Instagram. I want to be able to get almost all the teams from the first round represented. That's one of my main goals. I really want fans from each team that is represented. Yes, there are some teams that don't have a first round pick. I think the Broncos are one of them. There's some other teams as well. I can't think of the other ones at the moment. But yes, if we can get some teams filled up where we can have some representatives that get to react to their team, that would be super cool. So if you can, or if you know of any diehard fans of any team, let us know. Please let me know on my TikTok or on my Instagram, or let us know on 302 Birds Instagram or TikTok that you have somebody that will do it tomorrow. This will be around when is the first pick we're going to start at? What, 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock. So we'll probably go live at like 7:45-ish.
Yeah, we'll probably go live 7:45. If you want to wait in the back, how many people can be in the backstage at one?
Around like 5 to 10.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, if we can get people filtering in and trickling in, that's fine. So if you can't get in at first, don't be alarmed. We're gonna try and get you in, but please let us know so we can put you on the list because we got a whole spreadsheet. We want to be able to get some people for tomorrow. So if you do tell us that you are coming on the show tomorrow, don't do a no-show because we had some people doing that last year, and just don't do that. But I'm trying to recruit you guys, so hopefully we get some fans out there that get to show their reaction to the draft tomorrow in Pittsburgh, or as we like to call them right now, Schittsburg.
There you go. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys. Thank you to everybody who watched. The call-in should be live. If I'll be on the Flyers post-game, I don't know. I got to see. I'll definitely be watching it. But we will be at least going live tonight post-Flyers game. So you'll be able to come in there, share how you're feeling, share the excitement, because I'm sure there's a lot of emotions. But that's all we got on the main show for you guys tonight. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I appreciate all of our sponsors. Be smart, stay safe, and as always, God bless. Go Flyers.
Here we go. 3, 2,